Hello and welcome to this video on how to level up your English with smarter word choices. Today, we're going to look at common phrases we use in everyday conversations, like very hot and very tired, and how you can replace them with more expressive alternatives. We'll cover everything from explanations and sentence transformations to quizzes and short reading exercises. By the end, you'll feel more confident in your ability to use advanced vocabulary. Let's get started. Don't say very, boost your vocabulary with simple changes. Let's begin. Don't say very easy. Say effortless. Effortless. When describing tasks or actions that require little to no effort, saying very easy may seem too basic or vague. In more descriptive or formal situations, especially in writing or storytelling, words like effortless convey a smoother, more precise idea of ease and natural skill. For example, an athlete's performance or a person's ability to learn quickly can be described more vividly using these terms. Synonyms. In this section, we will explore synonyms along with examples to better understand their contextual usage. Very easy. Effortless. Simple. Straightforward. Painless. Uncomplicated. Effortless. Rose played the piano with such effortless grace that the audience sat in awe. Simple. The instructions were so simple that even a child could follow them. Straightforward. It was a straightforward task. Enter the numbers and hit submit. Painless. The online registration process was quick and painless. Uncomplicated. The design is sleek and uncomplicated, perfect for everyday use. Sentence transformation examples. In this section, we will examine the original sentences and match them with their transformed versions. Fixing the issue was very easy. Her speech was very easy to understand. The meeting went very easy. That puzzle was very easy. The app is very easy to use. That puzzle was effortless to solve. Fixing the issue was painless. The app is simple and user-friendly. Her speech was clear and straightforward. The meeting was uncomplicated and smooth. Let's test our knowledge with quizzes based on what we have already learnt. (1) Unlike previous versions, the latest update is blank, to install. A. Painless. B. Very easy. C. Tricky. 2. Which is the best synonym for very easy? A. Reckless. B. A very easy. C. Effortless. 3. The yoga poses looked blank, but they required years of practice. A. Painful. B. Effortless. C. Very easy. 4. The project was so blank that we finished it in one afternoon. A. Fearful. B. Very easy. C. Uncomplicated. 5. The application process was blank, it didn't take more than 10 minutes. A. Straightforward. B. Chaotic. C. Very easy. 6. The teacher used blank examples to explain the topic clearly. A. Very easy. B. Simple. C. Confusing. Let's listen to a short reading text and focus on the words we have learnt. Setting up the new phone turned out to be far more straightforward than expected. The startup instructions were simple, and the steps felt almost effortless to complete. Unlike past experiences filled with errors and delays, this time the process was painless and refreshingly uncomplicated. Within minutes, the phone was ready to use. Even the data transfer from the old device was seamless, requiring just a single tap. The interface guided the user with clarity, removing any guesswork. No tech support was needed, which was a relief. In fact, the whole experience felt designed to be user-friendly from start to finish. It's rare to find something so important made so easy these days, but this setup felt like a breeze. Effortless. Don't use very easy, use effortless to describe something done smoothly, naturally, and without difficulty. Let's proceed with a new one. Don't say, very rich. Say, wealthy. Wealthy. When referring to someone with great financial resources, very rich can seem casual or overused. In more precise or professional contexts, wealthy and similar terms convey a clearer sense of affluence and status. They also suggest more than just money, like assets, investments, or inherited wealth. Synonyms. In this section, we will explore synonyms along with examples to better understand their contextual usage. Very rich. Wealthy. Affluent. Well-off. Prosperous. Loaded. Informal. Wealthy. Jenna comes from a wealthy family with generations of business success. Affluent. The couple lived in an affluent neighborhood filled with mansions. Well-off. Daniel may not be a millionaire, but is quite well-off and comfortable. Prosperous. The prosperous businessman donated generously to charities. Loaded. That celebrity is absolutely loaded. He owns 5 yachts. Sentence transformation examples. In this section, we will examine the original sentences and match them with their transformed versions. Brian became very rich after starting his company. My friend's uncle is very rich. John is very rich and invests in real estate. Sarah and Tim are very rich and live in a big house. The family is very rich and travels often. Sarah and Tim are affluent and live in a luxurious house. The wealthy family travels frequently. Brian became prosperous after launching his company. John is loaded and invests heavily in real estate. My friend's uncle is well off. Let's test our knowledge with quizzes based on what we have already learnt. One. The blank man donated millions to disaster relief. A. Very rich. B. Wealthy. C. Poor. 2. Which is the best synonym for very rich? A. Energetic. B. Very rich. C. Prosperous. 3. They moved to an blank district known for luxury brands and gourmet dining. A. Affluent. B. Very rich. C. Humble. For, even though he doesn't show off, he's quite blank. A. Broke. B. Very rich. C. Well off. 5. Which word means extremely rich, especially in informal speech? A. Loaded. B. Lonely. C. Very rich. 6. The business grew quickly, and now she's a blank entrepreneur. A. Very rich. B. Prosperous. C. Bankrupt. Let's listen to a short reading text and focus on the words we have learnt. The town was home to many affluent residents who lived in designer homes. Among them was a prosperous bakery owner who built his business from scratch. Though not flashy, he was quite well off and deeply respected. Down the road, a retired athlete, undeniably loaded, lived next door to a wealthy tech executive with a passion for rare cars. Every weekend, their luxurious neighborhood came alive with high-end cars and catered garden parties. Despite their riches, many of the residents were generous and supported local charities. The prosperous bakery owner, for example, donated fresh goods to shelters each week. The tech executive, known for being wealthy, also sponsored scholarships for underprivileged students. It was a community where being affluent didn't just mean having money, it also meant giving back. Wealthy. Don't use very rich, use wealthy to describe someone who has substantial assets or financial resources. That's it for today's lesson. Remember, small changes in your word choices can make a big difference in how fluent and natural your English sounds. Practice using these new synonyms, try the quizzes, and don't forget to transform those basic sentences into more descriptive ones. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more language tips and exercises. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.